Hello.
Buongiorno.
Yes. Ciao.
Ciao.
Bella.
Ciao. Ciao. This is -48 checking in. We are on episode 18. Right? That was right.
Yes.
Yeah.
June 5th.
It's June 5th, in fact. We took the train into Verona. We are currently residing in Garda, about 23 kilometers outside of Verona. It's the biggest lake in Italy, Lake Garda, and we're right on it. So we're going to be hitting up the beach tomorrow.
Definitely.
But
We'll probably cool down a little bit. It's raining right now. And we woke up at like 6 a.m. and took all of our trains were on time.
yeah,
Yay.
we had 4 trains
so
to catch,
nice.
and we made all of them. One of them had a 6-minute transfer. What up? This was the
That's
last
right.
day when we have like crazy trains. It's so good to be done
Everything
with that.
should be smooth sailing since from here. We have bought all of our reservations, and it's only like one train a day. Like there's no
We
transfers.
don't have any transfers.
So that's so nice. And
Finally.
the next time we'll be worried is when we're like running through the airport in Madrid to catch our connecting flight to Chicago, where we're gonna come home and see you guys.
Yeah.
So we got settled here.
Yep. Well, we met Simone, who's the guy who we're renting the apartment from. Super nice guy.
He's a sweetheart. He came and picked us up from the train station.
Yeah.
Which was nice because we got a ride, and it's pretty far away from the train
about an
station.
hour.
Yeah. But we had to wait like an extra 2 hours. He's like, yeah, I'll come and pick you up like at 4:30, and at that point it was probably 2.
Yeah.
Like,
Classic
what?
Rachel move. So
No, that's
no, it was totally my fault.
Yeah, but I didn't mind it. It was fine.
Yeah,
We
we got
looked
to
at
people
the-
watch
Yeah, there was a lot of people watching. A lot of people in Italy like to make out.
and just on the
sitting
bench,
on
and we're
the
both sitting there
bench.
eating our sundae.
Yeah, we're like, it is really unattractive to watch. I didn't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like Spain and the fact that like everyone's just like in love with everyone.
Yeah. So hey.
So yeah, we got here and it's a 1-room apartment. I didn't know these like actually existed. I saw a commercial one time with
Like
some
a
guy
wood-
who was like showering and making his eggs, and he's like, "Look at it, like my new apartment," and I was like, "Those don't really exist, do they?"
No,
And,
they in fact exist.
We are here living the dream. Right now.
It's an all white furnished apartment.
Yeah.
Everything's from
Look at
IKEA.
this is like here. Go down a little bit so you can see it. This is like our white like
Bedspread.
yeah
There's our.
white cabinet.
That would be like the dresser of whoever lived here. We're
We'll give
assuming.
you a slide tour. This is just from the back.
There's
and
the
you see-
table that we have to open up and get
Yeah.
the chairs out from underneath. There is our kitchenette, and then around the corner is our little bathroom with the sink.
And that's it.
But it
That's
works
all we
because
got.
it's not like we're going to be in here that long, except just today,
Yeah.
which we
Yeah.
utilized the bed.
We did. We came in. He gave us the lowdown. We were like, yeah, great. And we passed out.
Yeah.
We just completely zonked out.
Yeah. Only like 2 hours though this time. Last time we zonked for like 6.
Yeah.
So we woke up and we were like, oh, it's 8:30. But we just laid back down.
Yep.
And
They're
then
like, too bad.
and then we woke back up again at like 9 and everything would have been closed. So we used, because we're carrying around olive oil, which has come in handy a lot.
Yeah,
And
it's
we both-
actually really surprisingly
Yeah.
nice to have on us.
Yeah, and we both had some bread. So we had bread and olive oil, and we had apple because the hostel we were in Grindelwald,
Yeah.
they packed us a breakfast because we were leaving before the breakfast was served.
It is so sweet.
It was really sweet. So we had both had an apple with our bread and olive oil.
Oh, yeah. It was a good time. Did we tell you what we learned yesterday?
No, because did we do -48 after that? I don't remember. So tell us if we're repeating this. Not that you can. But we'll just double enhance your brains right now. We talked to the receptionist,
And we learned a lot about Switzerland.
got our questions answered. Go.
So, one of the ones I remember is that the North Face mountain that you see like on their logo is the Eiger
Mount Eiger.
mountain. Yeah, which is one that we saw
Yeah.
in, when we were hiking. So that's cool.
And we also learned about like the languages of Switzerland. So there's 4 main languages spoken. So depending on where you are, the southern end is Swiss Italian. The western end is Swiss French, and then they speak, okay, it's not Swiss French, it's French. And then north and center, I'd say most of the country is Swiss German.
Yeah.
And then east, only about 40,000 people in the world speak, and it's Romanish. And she told us it's actually probably in 100 years going to be a dead language, like no one speaks it. But it's so interesting. So our receptionist, knows 4 languages. Because you grow up learning, like wherever your region is, you grow up learning that language. So whether it be Swiss German or Italian. Then when you get into school, when you reach like I think grade 4 or something like that, then you start either if you didn't already do Swiss German, then you do it then, or if you didn't do French yet, you do French.
Well, but you don't actually learn Swiss German. Cause it's just
you learn regular. Yeah. Sorry, Swiss German's just a spoken.
High German.
Yeah, you learn. Yeah, sorry about that. So if you didn't learn German yet, you learn it then. Oh,
Yes,
everyone learns German.
so-
No, you start out learning German.
Yes, and then in 5th grade you start with like your region.
That
so
language.
you'd either do French or German, or stick with German or Italian, and then in 7th grade you start learning English.
Yeah. So she knows. Technically, like she knows how to speak like German, French, English, and then also Swiss German.
And Italian.
And then Italian because she studied there. Is that
So
crazy?
it's so cool. She's like, it's normal. It's normal.
Yeah,
Like
we're
everyone.
we're sitting there like,
I know.
it's like no,
so
that's
cool.
like how everyone is. Like you're trilingual at the least.
And then we were in Oberland,
Oh, Bern Oberland.
Oberland, which is like it's like the country and then a region and then like the cities within the region. So we were in Switzerland in the like
Bern is like the state.
like
it's
Illinois.
our equivalent of a state.
And then Greenwald is just like a small like Addison basically. And so the flag, they have a flag for Grindelwald and it's just a bear and on like a red backdrop. And legend has it, whenever the city was founded in like 11 or
21 or something, she threw out the date. She knew it.
She knew. She whatever the man who was colonizing the city, whichever animal he killed first was going to be on the flag. So sure enough, it was bear.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was cool.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Right?
I think those are like the main things though, because we were like walking around. We always have been like asking people, like when we were in Geneva, we were like, "What's with the key?" And the waiter's like, "I don't know. I'll find out."
Like,
He never did.
Symbol.
Yeah,
But we asked somebody else.
I don't think we.
Or we
looked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been our key phrase this entire trip.
I'll look it up.
Let's look it up.
Yeah, we'll look it up when we have Wi-Fi. But yeah, it's been interesting. It's definitely it's fun. It's awesome. But it's like it's hard because you realize, at least for me, because like I had like a smartphone, when you realize like you don't have internet access all the time or the ability to call at all, basically.
Yeah.
Because my international phone does not call internationally, like within Europe. It only will call the States. And hers doesn't call the States, but it can call in Europe, but it's broken.
Great.
So we're
Great. This is great.
yeah. So we were trying to like contact him to figure out like when to meet him, and we ended up borrowing another phone from someone, and turns out friggin' like so McDonald's, which is like the king of Wi-Fi, like that's the one place you can go to. She didn't know that. She learned something new today. We didn't even have to look it up to know either. That was cool. But they like you can get Wi-Fi, but the way you get Wi-Fi is by registering your phone number
and getting a text
with the password.
Which we couldn't do.
Nope. So we were just kind of.
We'll have Wi-Fi here. We got to get the receptionist tomorrow morning, and she'll give us the password, so it'll all be good.
Don't worry. So you'll see this soon enough. Bet you guys miss us.
Definitely.
This
This is minus 48. Checking in. Checking out.
Top of the manhole.